Hi, good morning. Today is August 16th, 2018. Welcome to Jenny Jiggles. How are you? I am Jen, and yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been around the last few days. I had terrible sinuses, and Tuesday was the day in bed. And yesterday I started to move around because it didn't hurt so much to move my eyes. But I'm back today, and yay! I have a 2.2 pound weight loss to report. I know that I committed last week to not weighing myself until Friday, but I had completely forgotten when I made that commitment that I had 3 days worth of parties for my in-laws' 60th wedding anniversary. So it starts tonight with dinner out and Saturday night at 7 p.m. when the larger family, not larger, but family and friends party happens in my mother-in-law's new back garden, which she's just had landscaped and basically remodeled. So she has an outdoor living room, and it's gorgeous. It really is. It was a good job. Yeah, so I lost 2.2 pounds. It was really great. Ian sent me an email this morning and said, it's such a happy day and congratulations, and I know you're pleased and I'm really proud of you, and I'm always proud of you anyway. And I just started crying because I'm a big old soppy menopausal mess, but he's such a sweetheart. He's such a good guy. Yeah, so I think last time we talked about the crock pot, and I just wanted to say that I am finding it, for a lot of reasons, finding it much easier to use a crock pot. I guess the first reason is, it's because if I use the crock pot, I'm not stood in the kitchen like cooking things up and having to taste things and stuff. If I just chuck everything in the crock pot, it's there, it's done, and it's actually more being steamed than roasted or fried or whatever. And that's good because I'm a picker. I'm a picker before dinner and I'm a picker after dinner, so I will taste whatever I'm making. And that is eliminating that. So on Monday, I roasted. On Monday, I put a turkey breast in the crock pot, and I cut all the skin off it except for one strip over the top because you got to keep a little bit, don't you? Or it will dry out. Now, that was the moistest turkey breast I've ever had. Usually if you cook it in the oven, you roast it, it dries out, but I think because it was in the crock pot and it was, you know, it was cooking in its own juices effectively, that helped a lot. So I had some left over, and I had about, I don't know, half of it left over. So Tuesday morning, it was awful painful, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to do anything today, so I'm just going to start the crock pot. So I went downstairs and I opened the fridge and realized I had things in the refrigerator that were going to go off Tuesday night if I didn't use them. But I took the jus from the turkey from the night before, cut up the turkey, chucked that in, chucked some celery, some carrots, some herbs from my herb garden, rosemary, parsley and sage, and some thyme. And I also put some garlic powder in and ground some pepper into it and chucked the chunked up turkey into it and some noodles. Did I already say noodles? And put the lid on, and that was cooking. Ian got home and he's like, oh my god, dinner smells really good. And I said, well, that's turkey soup, but that's not what you're having because I gotta use the other stuff. Made dinner, went to bed. It was bad. Yesterday we had the turkey soup, and it was so good. And I don't know if it was because it was like a peas porridge thing. If you don't know that rhyme, peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the hot, 9 days old, that was actually a thing here in England, and probably a thing in America too, but I only know the history here, where people would chuck meat and veg into a pot and keep it over the fire, and they just keep adding to it, so the flavor got better, you know, with time, because things were mixed and jumbled and blah blah blah. And I think because it sat a day and sort of had a day to, I don't know, what is the word I want to use? I don't want to use ruminate, but maybe that's the word I want to use. It's just more of a grammatical thing than Oh, I don't know. It's doing its own juice. I don't know, but it was really, really good, and we're having it again tonight because I got so much left over. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that, and I'm going to be sharing a recipe a week for a crock pot, for a healthy crock pot meal. So get ready for that. Tune in for that. If you have a crock pot recipe that you'd like to share that is healthy, please let me know. Send it to me, and I will feature it on the podcast. Right. So exercise. So I have been, Tuesday, nothing. Yesterday, I just made up my mind I got to get up and do something, and then I'll go lay back down in the afternoon, which I did do. But I did, I started my interval training on Wednesday, yesterday. And so what does that entail? For me, at my height, weight, and age, it is me on my treadmill and walking a little bit faster than normally would, probably about, I don't know, 6 miles an hour or so, for 2 minutes, and then speeding up my treadmill and walking very, very quickly, just shy of a run for a minute, and then switching back to the 2-minute slow walk, and then switching up to the 1-minute fast walk, and then switching back 2 minutes, and so on, and ending with a 2-minute slow walk where I do sort of aerobic arm punches to, you know, just burn those extra few calories. I am out of breath. I am sweaty when I do this, so I'm going to continue on the regimen that I have currently until I no longer feel sweaty or out of breath when I'm done. I am drinking. My new plan is great. I love the new program that I'm on. My program coach, who is only supposed to contact me once a week, and this is not Noom, by the way, but I'll talk about Noom in a minute. She contacts me every day and says, hey, your carbs are too high, or why aren't you having all your calories, or, you know, whatever, but mostly encouraging me to drink more water. So I have started to drink a bit more water. Clearly, because it's only been the last couple days, I've not felt a benefit from it, but she also said it'll help your sinuses, so I'll do anything to get rid of this. Anyway, so not banging on about it, but I have seasonal allergies, and I think, you know, it is like April, end of March to the end of April, my head kills me, and then basically it used to be from September to mid-October, but it's gotten earlier for some reason. So yeah, so she's fabulous. I'm really happy with it. They're a lot more involved in it. They offer a lot more in the way of education, and I'm very happy. I messaged, as I said, I messaged my coach, my Noom coach, and asked her to stop my subscription. She never asked me why. She didn't say, are you sure? She didn't say, what can we do? Could we have some feedback? No one asked me for feedback. They sent me an email saying, we have canceled your subscription. Never asked me why. We're not interested in feedback at all. And that is just indicative of the reason why I left. And it's symptomatic, really. So I replied to their email and said, hey, this is just in case you want to know, because you haven't asked me for feedback. This is why I'm leaving. So there you go. I did Yelp them. Did I Yelp them, or did I UK point them? I think I UK pointed them and said, don't. It's too much money. My new coach is saving me £26 a month. Yeah, that's the savings that I'm making versus Noom. If Noom is for you, that's terrific. I'm glad it's working for you, but it did not work for me. And I was, frankly, I was dissatisfied, but because they didn't ask me for feedback, I'm angry with them now and disappointed, really. Anyway, that's enough negativity. So yeah, starting to move. I really want to get a nice pair of trainers, but I don't know what the best ones are to get. So if anybody has any thoughts on that or ideas, if you could post a comment below, or just email me, or contact me, however you find me, and let me know what you what you wear. Right now I've got some Skechers, but I don't think there's enough support in the arch for my chubber. Right, so other than that, Monday was a good day. It was productive, and sorry, my head hurts. And I got some work done. Today I've been up to, unfortunately, working with things that smell funny, but I've been working on getting some more needle minders out. Here's one that I made this morning, since I love fall. Why do you not want to focus, camera? So I've got a few of them. Probably out of all of the ones that I made today, that is by far my favorite. My camera is stinky today. There we go. So I've just gotten the sealing on them. There's a few more. I won't go into it. And Monday I got some cross stitch bags done for the shop. This is not a saleable one, as Kim can probably tell you. Look at the corner, it is terrible. But yeah. So Halloween's starting. I bought a bunch more Halloween fabric, and this one has some mummies on it, and that fabric is green. And Kim, or whoever shouts first to cross stitches, this is, I think this is a 10-inch frame, so if you want it, let me know. I'll send it along with your stuff, because I'm never going to use it again. So I've been doing that. Yeah, I've been doing some knitting, but that's not this podcast. That's over at the Cider House Crafts podcast if you want to see. So yeah, that's about it. That's it. So, oh, I did want to let you know, on September 3rd, which is your Labor Day, I will not be podcasting. We have a bank holiday on that day as well. Shannon probably knows about that. She lived here. So it's summer bank holiday, and Ian and I will probably go away and do something that day. I guess that's it. I will be podcasting tomorrow, probably earlier than this, because there's stuff going on and we have to go to the baker's and check the cake out, make sure it's right, and you know, there you go. And I don't podcast on weekends, but I will see you again on Monday. So, right, I don't know, 12 minutes. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna go. I didn't realize I still had my Thor t-shirt on. I didn't even think about it. This is like my worst t-shirt ever. It's like ripped and everything, but I love Thor. Yeah. I'd hammer him. Okay, I'm definitely going now before that gets out of hand. Right, ladies. I guess I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.